NBA players next to regular people look crazy. Yao Ming made his coach look like a tiny person. Boban's hands are huge. Are you kidding me? Even their clothes are silly. Who dresses like this? So it's fun to see NBA people act normal. Or they're behind and they're ahead. Why is that? They scored more points than we did, and we were really bad at stopping them. It's been fun. Well, that's exactly why a random player is winning at the podcast game. You'd never think Jeff Teague has the best show on the internet, but he beats Draymond and Paul George. He tells you what it's really like to be in the league. You're about to hear honest stories about the biggest NBA stars, including Steph Curry. The armor we play, Steph in China, right? Wait, what? I played the best defense? The hardest, deepest I ever played in my life? Wow, I wasn't trying to get embarrassed, you know? It's 100,000 people in the seats in China, so I'm like that. He's not about to kill me. But I swear to God, played, so I've never played this hard. Thieves after the game means that's the best defense I ever played. Steph Curry had 4.4. Start doing that because we're in China. I got so messed up there. Yeah, you gotta be more friendly so people can like you. And like when you make a shot, like look at your hands, do some. I'm like, man, that you making every shot I only made 4. That's what I was like, I'm not playing. So that explains why Jeff Teague sucked at defense the second part of his career. But dude won a championship. It is the biggest screw you to the haters. All the people who doubted us were wrong. You get to throw it in their face, unless you're Jeff Teague. Kyrie did a tweet that they should have won the 2021 championship, right? And I have some feedback. It's a comeback for Kyrie. Y'all probably would have won that one, but this is when KD became the best player in the world to me because he started going crazy. This one he had all them points, but the whole time the thing that's funny about this story is Brand Forbes. Shout out to Brandon. I can't even say yeah, I can't. He never thought he was gonna win. Wow, yo man, we used to be on the sideline. I told you, just isn't meant to be, bro. But it's so funny, like, because I got a championship ball right there. I got a ring. You didn't even believe in it. I definitely did. I would keep it real. I didn't believe in it, like, because, bro, they beat us so bad that I got in the game. Damn, what's crazy is that's funny, but we hate when players don't care, like die-hard fans. People hate James Harden for like going to a party after a season-ending loss, but the guys we love are like Dirk Nowitzki or Tim Duncan who gave up money to win championships. But Jeff Teague's like, nah. After that, would you rather have a championship or a max contract? But while most people can relate to wanting crazy money over a trophy, everyone wishes they could hit a big game winner. But Teague did. The Timberwolves hadn't been in the playoffs for 14 years, but in overtime against the Nuggets, he scored the biggest bucket, which he wanted nothing to do with. I'm throwing the bottom run to the corner. Oh, I've been so that like me, they traded Rubio, so I said I'm not this up. Let me get to the quarter. Jimmy said, come, get the ball. What the are you doing to me? I passed it back to him. The out of here, go that way. Wiggins over there. So we're back to where I hit a floater like 40 seconds ago. I was so scared to shoot. This, I'm not gonna lie, just threw that over with it. I said, oh my God, do you remember this man? Yeah, I was so scared. I said, oh. Jimmy Butler wouldn't take no for an answer and Teague came up clutch. But what about when Jimmy was done being on that team? There have been reports about how Butler embarrassed his Timberwolves teammates at practice, but Teague explained what really happened. Jimmy came into no workout, so workouts start in September. We don't see Jim. He comes in, Tibbsy. He has his little thing he does when he gets excited is handshake like this. So Jimmy walk and his hand starts shaking. Now, Michael, we all laughing. We like, whoa, look at Tim boy, that boy, hi, look at it. Tipsy, we're gonna scrimmage Jimmy Hopper. Jimmy stopped playing with them. He picked the Bad News Bears. It was their, no offense, but everybody in there, they wouldn't go make the team. He's like, I got Cat. I was like, oh. So Jimmy and Cat don't like each other. We thought the Cat first play. Jimmy steal, it go downstairs, go down, score. Like, come on, Cat. Post his little butt up. They can't guard you, blah, blah, blah. Jimmy, like, out of here. He's trash. He didn't take off his Jordan warm-up yet, right? He finally takes it off. He got the Timberwolf shirt on, but he cut the Minnesota out there, so it's just. We go in the locker room. ESPN. Pop up. You know what time it is. Rachel Nichols and Jimmy Butler on TV. Like, what though? He like, yeah, I just killed them at practice. You know, I think they're all good players. Hold on, I can't make this up, bro, and did an interview at home. But while no one would call him a liar for that story, the same can't be said Fatigued's story about Tracy McGrady. When someone asked T-Mac about this story, he said it didn't go down like that, but I'm not surprised because the Hall of Famer comes off horrible, right? Nancy, I'm not gonna get along. He cold, but he don't like me. I like him either. So wait. How did this start? I was in my 3rd year. I was starting point guard. He came to our team, and he was really mad that I was starting. Tell him how I pulled up to practice. Yeah, he pulled up in the Maybach. I'm like, you know, I'm a fan. I'm like, damn, that's team making the money. Back with some big old Gucci clothes. They start calling the storyline of the groups look like this. Oh my God, the trash. I'm like, heart dropped, like, oh, he got me up. So now it was back. I just started talking to it the rest of the year. Like, you're never been LeBron. Oh, yes. Kobe doesn't respect you. He was like, whoo, yada yada, I had to say. I just kept talking. It's like Kobe, man. He said, you don't work hard enough. You average 8 months. Going over here stole me my chest one day. I wanted to fight that thing so bad. Marvin Williams was like, man, he'd beat the LU very much so. You gotta ask, how do we not know Jeff Teague was this funny? He's like, the R dude was in the league 12 years and didn't have one viral quote. The reason is, well, I kind of made it like that. I hated talking to the media. I just kind of wanted to do my job and go home. In the locker room, everybody knew. I joked all the time. I'm a clown naturally, so I clown in the locker room. That's why I got all these stories. But his podcast is going viral with stars like Dream On, or podcast be controversial players like Matt Barnes. But Teague is special because he doesn't take himself so serious. Instead, he keeps it real, which is satisfying in the world of NBA superstars.